Don't you just like love when you pull up to the drive-through and there's nobody like in front of you so you can just go and order? It's like the best thing ever. For real. It's like the literally like the greatest thing ever is when you just pull up and you just order. There may be like a car or two in front of you like to pay and like to get your food, but like you just pull up and order. It's like probably the best thing ever. What's going on, guys? Here we go again with another vlog. Now, today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. We're definitely coming to you with a more of a one-on-one talk. I know the other video was more of like a, go and shoot and let you guys know what was on my mind type vlog. So kind of like a basic vlog, but this is going to be more of a video journal slash tip slash whatever else you want to call it. I don't care. But today's video is definitely going to be about us getting creative, doing different things that, you don't want to do or you're procrastinating on and just pushing back. But it is basically to help you get creative and help you in your everyday life. So I'm coming to you guys with 5 tips that I feel as though are the best possible ones that you can use during this time in the national pandemic that we are having, as well as a worldwide pandemic and basically here on out till the end of days pretty much. But yeah, so let's just get into it. I mean, I guess we can start, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so starting off, tip number 1. So tip number 1 is being able to stay occupied. Now, a lot of people are thinking, okay, well, that just means sit in front of the TV and watch TV. Not necessarily. That's more of like some downtime where like, you're trying to relax from work and things like that. It's all fun and game. It's all fun to watch Netflix, binge watch shows, different shows that your friends are telling you about, your family's telling you about, whatever. I do it. Everybody does it. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's totally cool. You guys can watch how you please. But what I mean by staying occupied is being able to stimulate your mind and being able to kind of continuously challenge yourself. So stay occupied in a sense that you're going to actually be doing something that kind of gets your mind flowing a little bit. So what that means is, of course, you read a book, do a puzzle. For me personally, this channel was my stay occupied. I'm trying to get into a schedule where I can continue to roll and try to make videos, try to stay creative and things like that. So trying to get on a schedule and being able to produce content, because I mean, that's overall what I want to do, is produce content and creative work for you guys and for myself too as well, so I can benefit from it. So staying occupied is probably the key to this. And I think is the number 1 tip that you could possibly use, because yeah, you just have to be able to kind of get your mind to stay occupied and be able to continue to flow so you can problem solve, you can be good at home, be good mentally in the right mental space. And I think that that's like ideal. So staying occupied is number 1. Okay, so tip number 2. Tip number 2 is basically staying occupied, but in a way of trying something new. So it is trying something new. Go ahead and try something new. For me personally, what I have been doing is been playing with cards, learning card tricks, card sleight of hands, things like that. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and I thought it was pretty cool. Everybody knows David Blaine. Everybody knows, of course, Chris Angel. And I was watching some of their episodes on YouTube or whatever, and I was like, yo, let me try to get into some card tricks, card magic. And I did get into it a little bit. It worked out. So yeah, I mean, I like it. It's cool. It would kind of give me, ways to kind of get creative, because I was able to do something and I was like started trying to like implement my own like movements and things like that. So I was able to just think. So I was able to, of course, stay occupied, as well as trying something that I've never done before. So I think that that's probably key to help you stay creative and be able to use that, in your everyday life too as well, is just try something new. I feel like everybody needs that refresher, that constant movement of being on the go when you're stuck in one place at home or wherever it is. So I feel as though trying something new is that motivation to continue, because if you don't feel like you're stagnant, it feels like you're taking steps and hitting goals and achieving things, and you're working at the same time. So definitely trying something new is probably the best tip that you could possibly implement into your everyday life, into your creative life, creative work, whatever. Trying something new, definitely try it. No pun intended, but yes, definitely try it. Tip number three Tip number three is perfecting your craft. So whatever it is that you guys do, whether it's makeup, whether it's photography, videography, whether it's painting, drawing, whether you do ceramics, whatever. I mean, I don't know. The list can go on and on and on. Whether you weightlift or whatever, practice your craft, get better at it every single day. You know, the best way for you to reach your goal is for you to continue to work at it. Chip away at the big goal that you see that's in front of you, the big obstacle that's in front of you. Continue to work at it, because practice is only going to get you better, and you're only going to better yourself by doing that. So being able to practice your craft is definitely a way to get things done. You are able to work with something that you love as well as get yourself better. So in this time, a lot of us are stuck at home. A lot of us are doing things, you know, cleaning out emails, you know, watching TV, whatever. Like I said, trying something new, trying to stay occupied, busy, trying to find new things to do, whatever. Being able to perfect your craft is probably one of those things that none of us really think about, because we think, okay, we're already good at it. We got some skill at it. We don't have to continue to do it. But I feel as though if you take that step back to re-edit some old pictures, re-edit some old videos, maybe try again on another piece of painting that you guys are doing, or whatever, you know, whatever it is, go ahead and continue to practice at it, because you're only going to get better, and you're going to thank yourself later on for, you know, being able to do that, because you are not staying in one place. You are continuing to move forward and get better, just like trying something new. That, you know, sense of being able to work as well as keep occupied, make time fly pretty fast, and continue to just, you know, work at it, you're going to feel great, you're going to feel accomplished, and you're going to be able to understand, you know, what it takes for you to get even better. So definitely practice your craft. That is like probably one of the most underrated and overlooked tips that I could possibly give people, is practice the things that you are already doing. Practice them, continue to work at them, and you will thank yourself later on in the long run for sure. Okay, so tip number four. Tip number four, I think, is probably the tip that gets you and keeps you sane. It's that one tip that is common sense pretty much, and I feel like everybody does it, and a lot of people have kind of taken it for granted, because I mean, it's something that we do every day. But tip number four is interact with your friends and family. During these times, it's very hard for us to kind of fall back, because of course we don't want to take a chance to either get sick and get people that we love sick. So, you know, we're not really spending as much time as, you know, we normally would with family members, and we're not spending as much time as we normally would with friends. So, you know, now we have FaceTime, we have text messages, we have voice calls, video chats, whatever. You guys can use absolutely anything to stay in contact with your friends and family. And I think that that's key, because it kind of keeps you motivated to, and you understand that, hey, I have people out there that I can talk to. There's people there for me, whatever. And I think that just being able to stay connected with friends and family is just going to keep you motivated. It's going to be able to let you know, like, hey, I'm doing this not only for myself, but for them. And you're not going to lose sight of who you are. You know, during this entire COVID thing, staying home, not being able to go to classes for school and everything, I kind of lost motivation, because I wasn't interacting with my friends as much as I would have liked. I wasn't interacting with my family as much as I would have liked. You know, as much as our families can probably drive us crazy, we have to interact with them. So I really believe that being able to stay interacted with everybody is key. You know, send that text that, you know, you haven't talked to a cousin in forever. Send that text, tell them, hey man, how you doing? What you up to? Haven't talked to him forever. You know, call that family member. Hey, how are you guys doing? You know, you guys doing okay? What's going on? Let me know. You know, what's going on at work? What's going on at school? Whatever. Stay connected and continue to be connected even after this, because I feel as though with this whole pandemic and everything going on right now, it's going to give everybody a wider range to kind of see things and understand, hey, you know, time is precious, time is valuable. We have to spend every moment that we can living life the way that we want. So being able to just stay connected and understand that you have friends, family, and people there for you is probably like the best thing that you could possibly do, I personally think. So for sure, stay connected. That's the number one rule. And I should have put that at the top because, I mean, honestly, like, you have to have interactions with people, because interactions is basically what makes people people. It gives you your personality and it makes you who you are. So interaction should have been number one, but I was just kind of going with the flow here and thinking as I was writing down, and yeah, interactions key for sure. So now that brings me down to tip number 5, and this one is just basic. It's just something that I felt as though I just needed to put, because oftentimes I forget that you really just have to go for it. So tip number 5 is just do it. Nike it, pretty much. Yes, Nike the heck out of whatever it is you are doing or whatever it is you're not doing that you know you need to do, and you're kind of procrastinating because you don't want to do it, and just do it. If you know there's a house project that you need to get done, do it. Get out there, do it. Just don't even think about it. Just dive right in, jump into it. Do what you got to do and just jump in, because that's what's going to separate you from being able to just say, oh man, you know, I know I got to do this, but I can watch TV instead. No, just do it, because after, you're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to feel better about the activity that you just did, or whatever it is that you got to do. You're going to feel so much better knowing that it's done, it's out of the way, you didn't procrastinate on it, and you were able to finish it. So being able to just, you know, do something and get that satisfaction for the outcome of it, whether even if it's not the outcome that you wanted, knowing that you did it is basically the step that's going to continue to snowball, make it a habit. You know, I don't remember where it's from, but I know I've heard it, and I know you guys have probably heard it too, that it takes a certain amount of days to break a habit, and it takes a certain amount of days to build a habit. Okay, we'll start using this time right now that you have at home with your family, wherever, to start building a habit into doing things, to stop your procrastination, because that's going to allow you to, you know, better your life later on down the line. So just do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. And that's probably the number one thing that, like, you can put in front of all of these. I know I'm saying that for probably everyone, because all the tips are good, and I really can't even pick which one I would have to put as the number one. You know, for me, I'm all over the place with it, but it's because I just think that these are so important. These tips are just that important that you have to utilize all 5 the best way possible. And I think that, you know, however way you put it, you're going to get a good outcome in your life, and you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel good about everything that you've done, and you're just going to get the ball rolling with whatever it is that you want to continue to do. So definitely just do it. Nike it. Remember that. Nike it. That's probably like one of my favorite things to say, is just Nike it. Not just do it. Nike it. Just Nike it. So yeah, tip number 5 is just do it. Do that thing that you've been procrastinating on. Do that thing that you've been holding off and holding back. Get it done. This time right now, we have time. A lot of people are working from home. Use that extra time that you have at home to work on something that you've just pushed back or whatever. Pick up a camera if you guys have been thinking about it. I'm all for it. Do whatever it is that you want. Have fun with it. Be yourself, have fun, and just be you at home, because you can. You're at home. You are in the comfort of your own home. So if you guys are struggling to get a YouTube channel started, just like how I was, just do it. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need good lighting. You can use your phone. My last video, I used just my phone and looked just as good. You guys can use absolutely anything to start making videos, start doing photography, phone photography, anything. So for all my creatives, if you guys are looking for a way to just get into it, this is it. Do it. Just pick up that camera. Pick up whatever it is that you need and just get it done. And for those of you guys who are not creatives, go ahead and just do that house project. Do the work that you know you have to get done for your job. whatever, just get it done. I guarantee you will feel better after. Alright, so that's it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to please like, comment, share, subscribe. The whole works. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Let me know what you like about these videos. Let me know if I'm making content that's good for you guys, stuff that you guys like. Let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and I will be happy to put it out. Until next time, until the next video, appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching this video. These tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, peace.